What was the Roman Empire's greatest weapon? The sword. The legion. The legion. Nope. It was something far more fundamental, something that connected an entire world and laid the groundwork for modern Europe. It was the road. We often picture Roman legions marching to conquer foreign lands. And while that's true, their real genius wasn't just in fighting, but in building. The Romans didn't just conquer territory, they conquered distance itself. At the height of their power, they constructed a mind-boggling network of over 250,000 miles of roads. To put that in perspective, that's enough to circle the Earth 10 times, and over 50,000 of those miles were paved with a level of engineering that was centuries ahead of its time. These weren't just simple dirt tracks. Roman roads were masterpieces of civil engineering. They were built in layers, a deep foundation of large stones, followed by smaller stones, gravel, and sand, all compacted tightly together. The top layer was often made of smooth, flat paving stones, perfectly fitted to create a durable, all-weather surface. They even designed them with a slight curve, or camber, so rainwater would drain off to the sides into ditches. This design was so effective that many Roman roads have survived for 2,000 years, enduring floods, wars, and even the weight of modern traffic. So why go to all this trouble? Because these roads were the arteries of the empire, pumping life, power, and wealth to every corner. For the military, the roads were a game-changer. A fully equipped Roman legion could march nearly 20 miles a day in any weather condition. This gave Rome an unprecedented ability to respond to threats, move reinforcements, and project power across its vast domain. An uprising in Britain, a legion could be dispatched from Gaul with astonishing speed. This rapid deployment capability was a huge deterrent to rebellion and a key reason for the empire's stability. But it wasn't just about war. The roads fueled an economic revolution. Imagine being a merchant in ancient times. Before Roman roads, travel was slow, dangerous, and unreliable. But now, you could transport goods, like wine from Gaul, olive oil from Spain, and grain from Egypt across thousands of miles, quickly and safely. This created a massive, integrated market, the first of its kind in history. The Roman economy boomed, and wealth flowed back to the capital, funding more conquests, more buildings, and of course, more roads. Beyond soldiers and merchants, these roads carried something even more. Powerful ideas. As Roman officials, tax collectors, and messengers traveled, they brought with them the Latin language, Roman law, and their unique style of governance and architecture. New cities sprouted up along these vital trade routes, many of which are still major European capitals today, like London, Paris, and Cologne. The roads acted as a massive cultural conveyor belt, spreading Roman civilization and unifying a diverse collection of peoples under a single identity. In essence, they were Romanizing the world one cobblestone at a time. Even today, the legacy of these ancient engineers is all around us. If you travel through Europe, you might be driving on a modern highway that follows the exact path laid down by Roman surveyors to millennia ago. In Britain, many of the so-called roads directly overlay the original Roman routes. It's a stunning reminder of their foresight and engineering prowess. So, when we think of the Roman Empire, let's remember that its true foundation wasn't built on battlefields, but on the very ground beneath its citizens' feet. By building the most sophisticated infrastructure network the world had ever seen, Rome transformed geography into power, connected a continent, and created a legacy that literally paves our world today. The greatest conquerors in history knew that to rule the world, you first had to connect it. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this journey back in time interesting, please hit that like button and subscribe for more stories about how the past shaped our present. See you in the next video.